Okay, Halo Lasso. Starting off right here, this jump isn't possible in co-op, at least not on Lasso, I believe, because the other player has to kill themselves. And even then, even on Legendary, it's pretty hard to get the timing down, so if you're playing co-op, just go around, and when you're going around, make sure you just avoid the Banshees as best you can, and pop the grunts when they're next to the elite. It's kind of hard to get the timing down. If you can get the elite's shields down a little bit, you can finish him off with the, or pop his shields with the assault rifle. Once you get to this part, this rock I'm standing on is going to be your best friend, because this rock is very special in that they never rush you when you're on that rock. You just want to sit up there, let them shoot at the Marines a little bit, let most of the Marines die, pop a grunt, should get some of them, finish them off with a pistol. Go up there, talk to one of the Marines or whatever, get some ammo and health, and then just go back to that rock. And this is just a big long waiting period of dropships coming down and the Covenant coming to you. And you want to time your grunt killing when most of the enemies are next to that grunt. One grunt explosion should kill a minor, and then a grunt explosion will take down the shields of a major. You want to time it to where it gets all of the elites in a good radius, and the ones that have no shield from the grunt, just pop them in the head with a pistol. If you can't get them in a good position, you can toss a nade, or you can wait around a little bit longer, and that should get them to move. Don't worry about the jackals. I wasted all my assault rifle ammo on them, but there's no point. Here, this dropship will come down, and if you're not careful enough, like I was, you will get rushed by one of those elites. And that guy had ended there, and he took pretty much all my shield. Not pretty much, he did take all of my shield. And then again, you just want to sit here and kill them. So there's 4 waves, 2 waves, 1 dropship per wave in the back, and then 1 wave up here right in front of us where the elite rushed me, and then the last wave is 2 dropships back at those last 2 positions behind the beam emitter. You would just want to wait for those waves to come in, and the next wave gets triggered when there's 2 enemies left on the battlefield. So yeah, like if there's like an elite and a jackal and a grunt, you can probably just pop the grunt even if it doesn't kill the elite, and then the next wave will come in with more grunts. So yeah, you want to conserve some pistol ammo because there's not a lot at this part, unless you killed the Marines yourself. But I don't recommend doing that because that'll mess you up later on.
Roger, Echo 419. This is Fire Team Charlie. We read you. Is that you, Foehammer?
That would have been the hardest part of the mission, but it's now easier. This right here, I would say, is the new hardest part of the mission, not because it's difficult, but you have the highest chance of dying right here. You can park the hog right over here at this corner and jump on top of it and run up and hit the button. But the 2 or 3 elites that come up from the ramp, they like to rush you here when you go up. So if you're not full shield and health, then I wouldn't recommend doing this. I would recommend just trying to get one of those jackals that are out in the open and get some shield from them without losing too much health. So yeah, when you're coming up here, you can toss a nade over where those elites come from behind me. And then once you hit it, you just want to like jump all the way down and get in the warthog, and then you just want to like book it out of there and then warthog. And you can see those elites, they can still see me. If you're doing this in co-op, you can probably time it to where the player coming down jumps right into the turret and then you start just leaving immediately. Because even with full shield and health, by the time you get out of here, you're down a lot of health. But there is 1 health pack, I believe, right here. Yeah, next to the sniper. I would recommend grabbing a sniper for later on. Some grenades, there's assault rifle ammo. And then right here, you absolutely do not have to do that jump. I did it because I'm on PC, it's easy for me to do, and it looks cool, but I don't recommend doing it because it actually kind of screwed me over later. It made it harder to escape here. I would just sit up there, some person with a sniper be on foot, have one player in the turret, or if you're doing this solo, you can do a combination of the two. And then here, if you don't have any frag grenades, do not kill the Marines yourself. Just let them run out there and die from the jackals, because you don't want them to get angry at you. Because later on we're gonna get a sniper Marine, and if that sniper Marine is angry, he's pretty much the closest representation of a sniper jackal in combat of all. And then you can search their corpses, see if any of them drop a grenade. I think I had full grenades, that's why I didn't pick up any, but you can see here when I was trying to get back out, it was harder for me because all those elites are still alive. But going back to the Marines, if when you kill them, or sorry, if when they die and you don't get the Cortana dialogue that says, oh, 100% of them are dead, or we failed, or whatever, and you don't get the like mission objective on screen that says like search for additional survivors, that means you have to clear the area a little bit more. And that's actually what happened here. I didn't clear out those jackals down there, so I didn't get it. I don't know if it's a glitch or what. Yeah, if you get that, that means you just have to clear the area until you get that dialogue. And I actually glitched out because I left and went to the next one without the game actually checking to see if I cleared this one. Like, in the code, that area wasn't cleared out, and the Marines are still there, so that marked it incomplete. So I saw that by Cortana saying that.
Where are you going? We can't abandon those Marines. We need to stay near the RV.
And usually she kind of tricks you because like she'll say like, oh, we have to stay there, and then the objective will come up, but the objective never came up on screen, so I knew I had to go clear it out. So I went back down there, I just killed the jackals because I thought that would be enough, and I still didn't get it, and I was just kind of annoyed. I just went back out. I don't know if it has to be this exact order, but the last beam emitter you go to should be the beam emitter with the rocky hills. This area right here I call sniper area because there's the sniper Marine, and then the first area I go to is just flat beam emitter. That's what I call it. I don't know. The first beam emitter. So this one, you want to get the Warhog up here, get the sniper Marine and the turret, or not the turret, and the passenger. Do a sick flip off the cliff. And then here you just want to drive around and wait for the Marines to die in the center. You could toss a nade down there, but I didn't want to waste a grenade. But you're not really wasting grenades. There's so many grenades on this level. You can kind of tell when they're all dead. So when you see them in the middle aggroed towards you, that means most of the Marines are dead. You can hear some of the Marines on the radio be like, "Oh, go away, fall back," but they're actually just in your Warthog, and when they're in your Warthog, they're not counted as alive. So yeah, and you saw me leave that area, and I got the mission objective update, the search for additional. That's when you complete the first one, and so I knew this one hasn't been done, so I came back here to clear it out. Luckily I have the sniper Marine here to help me out, and he actually does pretty good work, and I was being dumb and I just sat in the turret taking damage. Any way you can clear this out, go ahead. And then right here, search for last survivors. When you get that, that means you successfully did the first two. I came up here, I don't know why, but it's a pretty bad area. You're pretty open to the Banshees, and I got bombed there a few times at a reset. But at the same time, you could do a pretty sick flip off the cliff, but we're not going for style points in Laso, we're going for completion. Yeah, and when you get the search for last survivors, that means you're pretty much in the clear. You can come to this last area here. And I'm not 100% sure if it has to be in the exact order I did it, where you go from the left beam emitter to the right beam emitter to this one. I think it doesn't matter because technically the second one I did was the one on the left, not on the right. So as long as this area you're in right now is the last area, you should be good. Because when you do it in this order, if this is the last area, there will only be one dropship you have to kill. And here there's some Marines, so I got one in the turret and I angled the Warthog in such a way to where the Sniper Marine has a full view of the area and can kill anyone that rushes us, because sometimes elites will rush you up here. There's also a Sniper Marine dead on the rock with a sniper, and you picked up a sniper earlier, or one of the players did, so you have plenty of sniper ammo here. They're mostly you're going to be chilling back down there by that rock. You just want to snipe them. Sniper Marine will help you out. And usually you'll get music at this point, indicating it's the last area, the last dropship. I didn't get music probably because I did the skip in the beginning with the rock grenade jump. But if you're playing in co-op, you should get music here. If Cortana doesn't say anything, come up back by the Marines and sit there for maybe 30 seconds. If no one comes out, then drive back down below underneath the beam emitter. There's probably a jackal or two or a grunt hiding. And yeah, you have to kill all the enemies. And obviously when all the enemies are dead, she'll say, oh, that's it, that's the last one. That's Halo. That's one of the easier missions in the game. And it's a pretty good break. It's pretty fun open world before the close quarters hell that is Truth and Wreck. If you have any questions, you can leave those in the comments. That will do it for this mission. Peace out.